Alright, look. The Sassy Man Era by TommyNFG. Alright, but if we're being honest, this whole sassy man, sassy this wave, it's low-key funny. Like, I can't even front, like, it's low-key funny. It's low-key funny. Because it's so unserious, bro. It's so unserious, bro. Why are we talking about? Know your girth? Like, bro, what? No, yeah, I mean, I guess. Like, they ain't wrong. Know your girth. Like, I'm with the people, but like, bro, it's so dumb. Like what's all this stuff they be saying? The period, bro. I saw one that said when I'm dworking, like dworking or something like that, and Shawty try and back it up on me, and I just get disgusted. Like, bro, they ain't wrong. Nah, but in all seriousness though, there's definitely levels to it. There's definitely levels to it. Like, yes, we can joke around, like, yes, but just some things don't feel right saying, like, or having that little sassy tone or something like that. Like, it's all fun, it's all jokes, but it's funny, bro. I can't even front. It's low-key funny. So
As a man, according to the internet's new rules, you officially get categorized as two groups nowadays. You're either Group A.
Don't forget, I'm invincible.
Or you're either Group B.
Alright guys, on 3 we're gonna take...
You know what I hate though? Like, why can't you be a mix of both? You feel me? Why can't you be a mix of both? Have the mentality of, alright, let me just work on myself. But you know, let me enjoy the finer things of life. I don't know about matcha though, if I'm being honest. I don't know about matcha. I'm not the biggest matcha drinker. Or what's that thing called? Kombucha? I tried one that was decent. The rest, I did not rock with. Alright, like I was saying though, I don't know. There's just some corny about like those what is it called? Alpha male, sigma male type of posts. I don't know. There's something about them just doesn't sit right with me. Like, how would I even put this into words if I'm being honest? I don't even know. I don't know. It's just a weird thing about them I just don't like. Like, bro. I guess it's the idea. It's like, yo, you're busy posting these TikToks, edits type of thing, and it's like, you actually doing the work. You feel me? I don't know. I don't even like the idea of just like flexing it. Like, how are you gonna be like, yes, I'm doing it? Like, you can say, yes, I'm doing all this, I'm proud of it. That's cool. But it's like, if it's your personality, and I feel like that's almost with every single thing, gang. Every single thing. If you strongly identify with something, it's like I don't want to say it's weird, but it's like, it's a little too much, gang. Like, that can't be all you live by. You feel me? I don't know though. That's just my thoughts. Just putting it into a bit of a deeper. I don't even want to say deeper, but just a different perspective, if I'm being honest. But back to this. Okay.
Boomerang. Okay? So 1, 2, 3.
You look stupid, bro.
And I speak for all men when I say we only classify as these and it's impossible to fit another category. Anyways, y'all, the talk of the interweb for the past couple of years has been that men are getting quote unquote soft. But it's been really ramping up from last year to now when people have been talking more about it. And a majority of the time, the main people saying this are men online, obviously. Whether it just be a comment on a post.
Yo, you know what? Whoa, yo. Why are they so buff? Pause, but like, no. I remember seeing this. I don't know whose video was specifically. I don't know. I think I was watching a streamer by the name of Taekwondo, right? And it was a video. I don't remember what it was about. But he was talking about, like, he was looking at these articles that was like, every decade or so it'd be this paper like, men are getting softer, men are dating all the way to like 1860 or something like that. And there's definitely something before that too, but that was just the depth in what he got into. just to see a post from like a newspaper from like 1973 talking about men are too soft, and then another one at 1983. Like, bro, that trend is gonna completely keep going. Cause imagine in 10 years we're probably gonna say, men are soft. Like, these men are way softer. I'm just like, yo, I guess we've just been soft this whole time. Like, but like, bro, you can't help yourself, you know? Cause, bro, I'm not trying to be no rough, I don't even know what to say, that stereotypical Sigma male type of thing. And I'm like, bro, I'm just trying to enjoy life. Like, as much as I do think and I do ponder and like do, try and improve myself, I guess you could say. It's like, yo, I'm trying to enjoy my life too, you feel me? Like, I don't know, bro. Why are you hating on my hobbies? But I don't know. If we're talking about specifics, well, I don't know, bro. People just be into what they're into. Like, some people like knitting, cooking, bro. Look at Gordon Ramsay, bro. Are you gonna say he's soft? Nah. Like, I'm not trying to only do some MMA gunslinging stuff like that. Like, bro, no. I'm just trying to live life. Let me be an NPC, if anything. Let me be an NPC. Like, bro, I'm not trying to go work in a warehouse or construction. Shout out to those people that do. Thank you for your service.
Alpha male podcaster saying humanity is falling because of it. But another category of people that I also haven't seen mentioned that say it too is women online. I always have to say this because people are sped. Not all women are like that and say men need to be more manly and less sassy online. But usually the people I see mentioned that say it are the alpha gurus and male podcasters. And I don't usually see women mentioned in the conversation about it. They have another name for it too. They call it the quote-unquote sassy man apocalypse. And how it works is it'll be a man posting something on TikTok of them doing a more feminine-like activity. Could be something like doing Pilates. And before someone's like, well, Tommy, those are perfectly normal activities that any gender can— Shut up! Calm your ass down. This ain't a Twitter comment section. We all know anyone can do these activities. Like, I don't have to explain when I say a feminine activity. And whenever a man posts him doing one of these activities, you'll at least get a couple of people in the comments saying, why is he acting—
Yo, hold up. You know what that immediately made me think of? Like, a manly man, a man's man. Wait, that don't sound right. But you feel me? Like a man, stereotypical type of thing, doing some feminine activities. What's that one movie? And yes, it's fiction. Is it the Tooth Fairy? Nah, it's not. Is it? There's that. Yes, where The Rock was, the Tooth Fairy. But the one where he was a football player or something like that, and then it was started, and that man started to do what's it called, ballet. That man started doing ballet. Like, and who knows the actual effectiveness of it being in football. Like, does it make you more agile? Does it make you do front flips, jumping over players? Bro, I don't know, but it's like, yo, he's a man doing more feminine things. Like, it is what it is. And I don't know how that movie was received.
So zesty or sassy. And it don't even gotta be something crazy for real. Like, a man could record himself and be drinking matcha in the video, and you'll have some people in the comments like, yo bro, that's a little zesty. Why are you getting matcha and not pure black coffee? What am I gonna do with all these sassy men around? Like, why are you drinking the girly drinks? As a man on the internet, if you post you doing something like that, you really won't win. If you post you doing something slightly perceived as a feminine thing, you'll get hate from men and women. And I think this whole thing stems from older generations. Since Gen Z and before was raised by older generations that usually followed the traditional ways, a lot of us have carried these ways to our adulthoods. And you can pick out the good and bad between the things that we were taught compared to now. I'm not here to be a therapist and get everyone's perspective on how that lifestyle has affected them for good or bad. There's traditional things that work for some people and some don't, simple as that. But there's definitely things we can all universally agree on that they were low-key tripping over as men back in the day. Looking back at it, I couldn't live as a man like 20 to 30 years ago. Because you had to be boring as and fit in or your ass was gonna get flamed. A good example is like wearing pink. Back then, would not dare to touch the color pink because they
No. That's crazy. And I also feel like, imagine way back though, like 50, 60 years ago, even longer. Yes, you know, with the suits, fedoras, that was all clean, right? But like, you gotta stick to black, white, gray, like neutral colors, bro. Like, not to even hate on those colors, but it's like, gang, let me experiment. Now realizing it, I'm low-key appreciative that we are as open to things like that. Like, bro, pink is a solid color. Like, pink is solid. Purple is solid. Like, especially depending on the shades of purple or pink. Because I'm gonna say it, like, some of each color, like, different shades, different, like, tones. Is that the right word? Like, it just doesn't look right at times. Like, and I feel like this is easily, the three ones I don't really like is, like, green, yellow, and orange. Like, those are very hard to pull off. Green is, like, a nature type of color, or a solid, like, dark green, or kind of dark, I don't know, but like that can work. Orange, I just don't like. I don't really like it, if I'm being honest, unless it's paired with like white and the orange is minimal. I probably won't wear it. What's the other color? Yellow is the same situation. If yellow's like the predominant color, I don't know, bro. It's just me personally and my own taste, but like I didn't even think about that. Fashion, bro. And imagine the way in which we speak too. Like you had to have a proper vocabulary, I guess that's the word you can say. Your vernacular, the way in which you speak, it's like, yo. So I'm just thinking, like, and in the future it's probably gonna be more open. I don't know for certain, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know, bro. I don't know. And I'm not even gonna like try and force my kids to like think like that, bro. Like, you know, you like what you like, and if you don't like it, gang, okay, cool. Because the real thing is, like, a lot of people, they'll only have something to say online. Like, in person is, I feel like it's very rare that you meet someone who's you're way too feminine, or that woman is way too masculine. Like, bro, I feel like that's only online activities, unemployed activities, you feel me? Where you got too much time on your hands for nothing, bro. For nothing. Like, that's me personally. Like, bro.
if they did, they would probably get roasted by their friends, or their family would think they're zesty. Shoot, up until my elementary school years, we still had that mindset. I'm not gonna lie, it didn't really change. And even something like skincare. Bro, you couldn't even take care of your skin without a potentially giving you the gay allegation.
No. Here's the thing about skincare, though. I will say, bro, when I first started getting into skincare, I had no idea what I was doing. Because it's like, yo, no one talks to you about that. No one talks about you about keeping your face clean, you know, and all that. So, and then the products and things like that, because it's like some work with some others. But if I'm being honest, at this point, I keep it very simple. Like, just because I know what works for me. You know, just some lotion, like some face lotion, sunscreen. That's literally it. And I'll obviously wash my face, because I do feel it when it's like my body is I don't even want to say dirty, but like it just feels disgusting, bro. Yes, you could call that feminine. Like, yo, I want to keep myself clean. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, because it's the same thing with like getting a haircut, right? You want to look good. You just want to look good. who's to tell you otherwise? Like, who's gonna tell you, like, who you trying to impress? Like, bro, do it matter? Do it matter? But another thing is, like, I don't know, I guess, like, yes, there's videos about it now, but I feel like at the same time, there's a lot of, like, marketing, like, buy this face wash, buy this thing that has this product, or, like, I don't know, bro. There's such a dark rabbit hole on that skincare, all that routine type of thing. Like, the main things would be, you know, drink water, eat right, get your vitamins, wash your face, you know, put lotion, sunscreen. You know, you can use a face wash. And I don't know, bro. I feel like a lot of the extra stuff is like, can I back it and say, you know, I know for 100% facts it's true? I can't. But I'm just saying, in my experience, it's like your skin becomes reliant on those products, chemicals type of thing, like Neoside or something like that, or the other stuff. It's like, some of it may help, but it's like, I wonder how reliant your skin becomes to it. Like, what happens when you stop? You feel me? I don't know. It's just something that I popped in my mind.
Men low-key lived like cavemen back then. A lot of the fashion we wear too nowadays, they would think is zesty back then. You couldn't even put that on without getting the allegations. Like, it was just crazy. And I think the good thing about our generation is we're saying basic like, you can actually dress good and wash your face can happen without you getting the zesty allegations or being made fun of by your friends. But clearly some people are still entrenched into that old mindset. You got people like FitX Fearless, who I'm sure some of y'all have heard of, but if you don't know, he's another one of those alpha gurus who has his own course on how to become rich and handsome, and people actually pay to get advice on how to improve their looks from him.
Like, these girls, they want Duke Dennis, they don't want me. It's not fair.
Oh, shut the hell up.
They want the jewelry, rich guy, they want everything. They don't want a regular Joe.
He built himself. Ain't nobody gave that dude shit. He built himself. You motherfucker get every dude at the finish line and be like, oh, why do women want him? Because he tried.
And he's one of those people.
That's not bad, though. That wasn't bad advice right there. Like, just taking it for what we saw, like, comparing. That was not bad advice. Am I tripping for saying that? Like, what he just said right there was not bad advice. Like, why? In a sense, it's like, why are you comparing yourself, gang? You're not him. Work with what you have. Bro, like, why are you worried about another man? Why is another man on your mind? Like, that's got to be some sort of Ayo type of timing. Like, why are you busy thinking about another man when, you know, you could focus on yourself? In a sense that it's like, what would help you? You know, obviously, take care of your hair, your skin, your body, your mind, and relationships with others, you know, the way in which you speak to people and things like that. But who am I to give advice? I don't know. I don't know, bro. Just my experience, what I know and understand. Like, that wasn't bad advice. Now, could we easily find a clip of him saying something outrageous? We probably could. I wouldn't even doubt it.
Well, I feel like that holds the traditional mindset from the past completely, because he's always complaining about the new generation and the styles people are rocking now. Like, he just hates any man that wears something baggy and thinks it looks childish. And he has multiple videos.
Okay, you see? Like, that's what I mean. You see, that's what I mean. Like you can take someone out of context clip and it's like, okay, something you don't agree with. Because I don't agree with that, bro. I wear baggy clothes. I don't like the skin tight feel on clothes. I don't like clothes gripping me. Like, bro, no. I hate skinny jeans. I hate skin tight shirts, bro. I don't like it. I don't. One, because I feel like it restricts my movement and it just feels weird to walk around. Two, I don't think it looks good personally. I don't think it looks good. I don't. Like, I prefer a more baggy, comfortable, you know, sense of style, sense of taste. It's more versatile. Me personally, my own experience, so I'm like, and we agree to disagree, gang. He can wear his skin tight clothes. I'm gonna wear what I rock. Props to him, you feel me? I don't know, but it's like, who are we to tell people what to wear? Like, you don't control them, you don't own them, you don't do nothing for them most of the time. Just another bystander. Like, this video ain't even supposed to be deep, but here
Videos
I
of
am
him saying it makes you look homeless and dumb.
I'm gonna keep telling y'all dress like little kids. I don't care what anybody say, bro. The classy man is always the best looking man. Nobody could beat that guy. I don't give a damn what you say, bro. I don't give a damn about no new trends, these baggy clothes bullshit that you idiots think look cool. You don't look like.
No, here's the thing. The classy look does look good. That's why people still rock it. That's why it's still, you know. Oh, there's a car. It does look good. Like, we can't even deny that, bro. But whatever. Let me just speak.
Man, I don't give a damn what you think. Stop wearing baggy clothes.
Cause it's like, bro. I don't know. Cause if he's in the idea of traditional, it's like, bro, how traditional are we talking about? Cause, like, I feel like every generation that passes, that sense of the word changes. You feel me? Yes, some structures, some things stay the same, but like, if we're talking on the sense of fashion, bro, fashion has changed so much. People be used to wearing like puffy pants, wigs, and that would have been traditional. That would have been regular. So it's like, bro, would we rock that now? Probably not. No. But a suit, a tie, all that stuff, it does look good. Like,
they make you look homeless. The losers on the internet want you to believe that a guy who dressed classy, a guy who wears fitted clothes, something is wrong with him. Not the guy who looks homeless and wears baggy clothes that is quote unquote comfortable. The problem with this is you don't command respect with your image.
I'm sorry, bro, but I'm not trying to look like The Rock from the 90s every time I step out the house. Or dress like I'm going to a wedding every day. Some occasions deserve the fitted clothes and some deserve the baggy clothes. That's all it is. Because fashion has always been the one thing that's progressed and changed depending on its time. So why would you want to...
That's literally what I just said, bro. That is dead what I just said. It's progressed as time has gone on. Because in, let's say, 10 years, who knows what it's gonna be? Bro, man could start... I don't even know. Something new could come up, like full body suits with built-in ski masks or something, and that's regular. Like, bro, fashion changes. Oh wow, like he can't seriously say that those fits don't look clean. Like, he seriously cannot say that those fits are clean, bro. Yes, you know, some of those, you know, classy tough fits look good, some don't.
Hey,
like,
one style forever without trying different things. If people treated fashion like his thinking forever, then we'd still be wearing those 1800s outfits. This is the time.
Yo, that's exactly what I'm saying. That's exactly what I was just saying, bro. Wearing those big, puffy things. Like, no, we're not trying to rock that. We're not trying to rock that. It's baggy in a different sense. It's dead.
But thinking older generations still have though. Like, he low-key gives me the vibes of what a woman in her 50s would dream as their one-night stand. Universally with fashion though, I think we've all been way more open to changing up things in our generation. I mean, in 2017, we're dressing like this and we...
Do we even talk about this era? 2017 hype beast era. This was bad. This was bad, and I feel like content creators got the worst of it. Like, look at Phase of Death. Those pictures were crazy, bro. And yes, they were rocking designer stuff, but it did not look good. I hate to say it, bro. I did not like it. None of it. I'm looking at these 3 fits. Hate them. I hate them, bro. I hate them. I hate them. And that shark... Yo, what is that shark thing, bro? On the shorts. I never understood the idea or hype behind him. I genuinely was disgusted by him. Someone may love him. I hated him. I hated him, bro. Even back then, I did not like him. And I couldn't dress that well back then. Like, my fits were actually mediocre at best. They were borderline trash. But, like, I saw, like, I don't know, bro. There's just... even in my mind, I'm like...
realized, all right, we gotta change this up. But then you go out actually putting that on, and you're gonna have some older family member side-eyeing you, thinking you might swing the other way because you wanted to dress nice. A thing you'll hear some women say online is the phrase, men used to go to war. And it's used as an insult online, usually when it's a man doing something perceived more feminine. When I say perceived more feminine too, it really doesn't even have to be that. It could just be him doing something fun. It's to the point where some of them will literally record random men in public to make fun of them for it.
Is that not weird? Is that not weird? Like, I feel like that's a invasion of privacy, bro. Like, let them be. And I can guarantee you, for the most part, they're getting backlash. The ones recording. Like, why are we doing too much? Why are we doing too much, bro? Let people live their lives. Like, men used to go to war. And here's the thing, I don't even be seeing that on my own For You page. I dead don't. I be seeing, if it's some sort of controversy or something like that, it's people who are level-headed for the most part. It's usually the comments, bro. It's the comments on things. Like, people be so in a group, and it's like, yo, if you're against that group, I hate you, bro. I hate you. Like, it doesn't have to be that way, bro. We could all just be cool. We could all be cool. Ain't nothing much to it. You like what you like. I like what I like. Agree to disagree at best. And I realized some people are too far gone. Some people are way too far gone. Like, people just want a reaction. Attention, I guess you can call it. Rage baiting. Like, that, it's been getting bad. It's been getting bad. People arguing over nothing. And, like, I guess in what I know is, like, sports. Like soccer, right? I play soccer. I get soccer TikToks, soccer edits, and it's like, fans don't know how to take a loss no more. I'm seeing, Barca robbed, Real Madrid robbed. Like, bro, you just got outplayed. Okay, who cares? Unless it was absolute daylight robbery, like, for a certain, we know that was unfair, it was whatever. You lost. There may be a few mistakes here and there. That's human error. That's human error. But, like, I don't know, bro. And I be seeing that, and I'm just like, is that not draining? Like, is that how you spend your fun time? Like, jobs get money, employment. That might have been a trigger word for them, but, like, there's better things we can do.
Like, all bro did in the first video was drink a frappe he bought with his hard-earned money. And all they did in the other was take a picture at a staircase. And by the way, there's a more than 100% chance men built those stairs. So I'd be damned as a man if I can't take pictures of something I build. I'll take a million pictures if I want to. The whole men used to go to war thing doesn't make sense to me because, for one, millions of men still do go to war all over the world. Like, do you not read the news or something? There's about a war started every week nowadays. And for the men at war in the past, do you think they actually wanted to be there? Men had zero choice but to be in the war. They would literally draft your name out a hat and you had to be in the field, or your ass was getting sent to prison to eternally be a named Bubba's prison wife. Also, there's a lot of countries where men around the world are still required to be in the military. Like in South Korea, BTS had to stop for a while because some of the members had to do their mandatory military service. And this type of precedent to me probably isn't the best thing to set, because if y'all really do want it to go back to men fighting in wars and stuff, as a man, as soon as you turn 18, you're getting sent on your way to serve your duties, then be prepared as a woman. If you don't cook for your husband one day, you and the children got a 50% chance of getting beat that night, because that's what the older generations of men did. Like, I really don't think you want to be in that generation. And then you go in the comment sections of these videos and it's women saying things like, men are so princessy now, or so many princesses. I also get confused by this too, because isn't it mainly women saying men need to be more tapped in their emotions? Like, for decades the complaint is,
That's a good counter argument. Men are too sassy, or men need to show more emotions. That's a tough line to create. Cause it's like, yo, a man can't have a good time. A man can't have a good time. Like, I don't know, bro. Cause coming from me, just my own experience of I'll be honest. Back then, I wasn't really. It was weird. As a younger kid, as a early teenager, getting into my older years, like I'd say max was 16. I was low key very emotional in the sense that like I was very reactional. I was act on whatever I felt, and then 17 through like 19 ish, bro. I was done. I was done with everything. I was just like, I guess you could say a robot, bro, if I'm being honest. A robot, like, I wouldn't really do too much. I wouldn't really say too much. Like, and then now I'm just open, just living life, just cool, calm, whatever. I feel emotions, yes, but I'm not quick to express them, like, or act on them. I guess that's the main thing I really had to understand. It's like, do you need to act on that emotion? Do you really need to? Because in that phase where I was like, I guess a quote unquote robot type of thing, it's like I wouldn't really do nothing based upon the emotion. It's like, whether I felt happy, it doesn't matter. Whether I felt sad, doesn't matter. Whether I felt angry, it doesn't matter. Like, nothing was, I guess, worthwhile of a reaction. But now it's like, I can feel happy. I can, express that. I can be appreciative, grateful for something like that. And if something I don't like, I can express it. I can be like, yo, I don't appreciate that. Like, because there's an emotion behind that, right? There's an emotion behind why I don't like that thing. Before I wouldn't say nothing. I just feel like, okay. But now I can be like, yo, I don't appreciate that for the most part. So I don't know. I guess I don't even know what to call it. And I for sure can't change no one's mind. Like, that's not my job. That is not my job to change someone's mind. Like, that's all on you, gang. That's all the inner work you gotta do, type of thing.
Always been that men are so emotionless and never like to express themselves. And that definitely is true a lot of times. You try to talk to any man over 60 about mental health or therapy and they go, mental health? My mental health was working 128-hour work weeks at 10 years old and walking 5 miles to school after and then walking 5 miles back to finish the day. Then going on my grandpa's boat and fishing 5 fish a day for the entire family to eat. Mental health is something you made up after the 2000s. That was my impression of a blue-collar worker. Then when men nowadays actually try to express themselves, we're sassy and pretty.
I also think about it, right? Think about it. In the past, before cell phones, right? Before we had lots of sources of entertainment, it's like people would do the work and have to sit with their thoughts or whatever they're thinking with, right? So wouldn't they, not to take away from any of the trauma or things they face, it's like they'd be able to better understand and manage themselves for the most part, because that's not always true, right? But it's like people had more time to sit with themselves or think about what they're thinking. Like, actual inner work, if they really put their consciousness on it, their mind on it, like they had less things pulling their attention away. Because if they're at work or something, they're just, it's a repetition. Like, they know by heart what they got to do, and it's like their thoughts, their mind wanders. So now, comparing it with now, we got TikTok, video games, music. Like, bro, we can just drown out the noise. Or we can amplify it. Like, come on. We can't just say, like, we haven't put, like, a sad song on and it just amplifies the feeling. Like, I don't know. I think, yes, it can help for a moment, but in the long run, it's like, we might just need, like, 5, 10 minimum, like, minutes minimum, just kind of sit there. You feel me? But I don't know. I always say that. Like, I feel like I always just say, but I don't know, or gang, or I don't know. I gotta cut back on like slang and things like that. That's what I'm realizing. Or like these filler words. I do gotta cut back on those. And it's just me bringing this, saying it out loud, because I'm just aware of it. Not to say anything of it, but I'm realizing it. So
This just shows me that a lot of y'all saying this will say one thing online, then act completely different when it comes to actual situations. Now, I obviously don't think all the women saying men used to go to war are serious and they're just joking, but it's one of those things where it's so many people saying it, everyone can't be joking about it. I didn't realize this until I grew up, but in our generation, there's still a ton of women that want to live that more traditional lifestyle. Because all you would see on ads and online for years, it was all about independence for women and living that lifestyle. Which, if it works for you, that's amazing, you know, I don't got no complaints. But then as I grew up and would ask the women around in my life what they wanted for the future, you know, when I became college age and everybody's trying to figure out what they want to do with their life, I would hear a surprising amount of them saying the more traditional thing and maybe working a side job just so they're not bored. Nothing wrong with that either. Should I know in the future for me, I'm gonna provide the best I can for whoever I'm with. As long as the relationship is healthy, it really shouldn't concern anyone. Then a couple of years ago, that thing blew up on TikTok called Trad Wives, where it's pretty much women talking about their traditional lifestyle and what they live like. Can this lifestyle turn into a toxic thing? Yes. But that's why you have to have a group of good people around you to tell you when it may be turning into that. You know, it can turn real quick from happily married with kids and living your dream lifestyle to you overcooking the chicken one day and getting RKO'd on the dining room table. I think there is a correlation of this type of lifestyle starting to trend more and more, and you know, men getting called sassy and zesty and online. You know, this is just my view, but I wasn't really seeing this ramp up like this until recently. People be forgetting there's a large amount of women who also have the traditional mindset of thinking too. Anyways, to wrap everything up, as a man, you shouldn't be crashing out and angry over your girl asking you if you want to get a pedicure with her, and be worried you're gonna get perceived as sassy online if people see it. Maybe it's just the name. If they
Yo, all jokes, all that aside, I wonder what a pedicure feels like. Like, I've never done that. I'm low-key curious. That's the thing with me though. I be curious about things. Like I don't know, bro. My curiosity is not gonna, like, obviously I know a line is drawn at things. Like, I'm not getting pegged, I'm not getting my butt eaten. I know for a fact that's never gonna happen. But like some of the things, like getting a manicure, I've been wanting to try getting my eyebrows threaded, because I like it looking clean. I like looking clean type of thing. But I heard that hurts. I heard that low-key hurts. So I'm a bit like, you know, I'm not even hesitant, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. It's not a big enough interest for me to actually dive into it. It's not. Like, I'll be curious about a lot of it, but I'm just not like, okay, I'm gonna go try it, or I'm gonna do it. Like, it's not that strong enough for me to actually commit to it. Why are we on feet? I just looked at it. Oh, manicure, pedicure. Like, what else be catching my attention, my interest? Bro, it'd be so many things. But it's just passing though. It's like, oh, that looks cool. And even for like snacks, drinks, types of things, I'll see a spot, I'm like, that looks interesting. Some days I'll try it, some days I'm like, whatever, bro. Whatever, bro. I'm not gonna lie, I do like that side of my mind, myself. Cause it's like, yo, I be experiencing new things. It makes life more fun. And in the future, it's like, yo, I know that spot is good. Yo, I know I like this. Like, as a byproduct, I know more of what I like and more of what I don't.
Started a manly feet cleaning. I wonder if more men would be open to doing it. Like, it's fine to take care of your skin and make sure you're looking right. And you can do all this while also doing the traditional, more manly stuff. Like locking in with the gym and lifting and providing for whoever you're with in life. I could just never take it serious if another person is trying to call me sassy online because of something. So yeah, let me know what y'all think. Follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. As always,
Alright, check him out. TommyNFG. It was a good video, I'm not gonna lie. Because one thing is like, it's so uncertain. Bro, he ain't even talk about all that. What I first brought up. He ain't even talk about that. The period, the girth, what? Bro, there's so many other sayings. I can't remember them though. the one that sticks with me the most is know your girth. Cause like, bro, that is peak. That is peak entertainment right there. Know your girth. Like, bro, what? What are we talking about? He ain't even talking about none of that. Like, that's crazy. That's what I was expecting the whole time. That was what I was expecting the whole time, and we ain't even get 1 ounce of that 1 second of him talking about know your girth, king. I'm on my period. What else did I time? What else? I don't know, bro. I can't remember.